Hi there, you are going to join me at a Goodwill. The first photos are very quick and fast and furious because I was with Jenny and we were just going to run in and get something and run back out. And then I started looking at the shelves and I thought, oh, wait, I need to film some. And she was like, no, we're here just to get that thing and we're supposed to leave because we had things to do. But, so the footage is very fast and furious, but I still got some footage. These mugs usually come in stacks and you can stack them. They go every other way on the rack, which is pretty neat. And I really like this chicken. And I like the inquisitive look, like how it's looking over its shoulder at you. It does have a previous price of $10. I really think this is adorable. I've seen, when I looked up to see what is it, who made it, there were some fancy French ones that sell for high money. So this was probably made, I think, to look like the fancy French ones. But I thought it was adorable. So I did decide to go for the chicken. And then I was checking out the brass candlesticks. Here is a look at everything that I did get on this trip to Goodwill. I did pick up a wax elephant candle, that one right there. It is so adorable. So let's take a little breath here because that was a fast trip. Here are the butter pats. There were 7, but one was very, very, very damaged. So I am just selling them as a set of 6. Here is that really cool cactus mug. And then I normally don't pick up wax candles, but this elephant is so weird and fun looking with that huge trunk. I decided to pick him up. And then this little owl is so cute. It's like pebbles, resin pressed sculpture figurine. And then I do pick up the kitty cucumber figurines when I do come across them. They do sell well for me. Here's that sweet little chicken. All right, everyone take a deep breath because we're going to go shopping again. This has a little bit of damage right there, but it is marked made in Czechoslovakia. This little beaded purse here. There's this. This is plastic though. That's neat. I got to Goodwill right when they were restocking and I was looking around in the bins. I don't like to dig around too deep because I don't like to disrupt what they have piled in the bins. So I do like to peek down and see if I can reach down deep to find anything. I found another mug. I know, I've been buying mugs lately, but look how cute this mug is. Even if there was just one, I thought it was adorable with their happy pink cheeks. And this is a large made in Italy plastic tray with the image there on the front, nice winter image. And I decided to get that. It does have a little bit of surface wear on the back of the tray, which is what you kind of want on a tray, not on the front. I was seeing what this was. This was a hobbyist giraffe. And then here is another south of the border ashtray. And this, if it didn't say Cancun on it, I probably would have picked up this spoon rest. This, I've looked this up, and this is actually from the Art Institute of Chicago. It's called Birds on a Wire. And these sell pretty well, which I was surprised. It's a sweet little window hanger sun catcher. And then this is a pack of pinochle cards. And I wasn't sure if I had a full deck, but I did look up and Googled up all of the above to see if I did have a full deck. And I do. I am playing with a full deck of at least pinochle cards. I've never played pinochle, but according to Google and the internet, there is a full deck there. I was seeing what those were. They were just some jewelry boxes in a bag. You never want to walk past bags of things. You never know what will be in there. This would have been nice for 4th of July, but when I turned it over, I saw it was originally from Target. One of the employees knows that I like paperweights, so she was trying to find a paperweight for me, so we found that one. And I find an enormous one later. I really like the style of this planter or flower pot, so I decided to take that with me. And then you don't usually see the blue lusterware in the sugar bowls and creamers, so I decided to pick this up. I'm calling it an open sugar because it didn't have a lid. I probably would have picked this up. Maybe looking back, I should have picked it up, but because it had a specific souvenir place, I decided to leave that there. And then I spied this on the other side of the top shelf. I think this is really pretty. It is on the heavy side because it is pottery, but once I get it there, now you can see the name there. I really think it is really nicely done. There are no chips or cracks. It's a nice look to it. I just thought someone's going to really want this, so I decided to take that with me. Here is a pair of whole pottery salt and pepper shakers. These are really cool because they say salt on one and pepper on the other. So I decided to safely put those in my cart. This vintage game, Giotto, from 1972, is in almost brand new condition. I have the original pencils that they never used and pads of paper that only one was marked on. And then this cute little Manser made in Italy dish I thought was very sweet. Here is a look at the shelves. And then they were restocking again, so I decided to go back and look at the bins. Here is a pyrography box with poppies on it. It is not marked. It is lined on the inside, and I will show you later what that looks like. I spied something that looked like glass, and when I pulled it out, it was this ginormous paperweight in the shape of an apple. It has no chips or cracks, which is a small miracle in itself. And then it starts out blurry, but then it goes into focus. This is a mannequin head for beauty school. It weighed a ton, and so I decided to leave that there in the bin for somebody else. And then I found another jewelry box. This one is made in Japan. It is a musical jewelry box. It's kind of on the verge of have been overwound, but the music does kind of plink out a little bit. I'll show you now what it sounds like and looks like. The music box part is easily accessible in the back. You see that naturally colored piece of wood. I was able to lift that off and clean it up, and I tried to see if I could get it to work, but as you can tell, it just kind of plinks out. But the jewelry box itself is in beautiful shape. I found another pair of salt and pepper shakers. I recognize that sticker on the bottom, Arcadia Ceramics. I've listed those before for Jocelyn. They're really cute. Sometimes they come in like a little, like a purse and a lipstick, or a glove and a baseball mitt or a ball. But those were just pineapples, but they're still cute. I thought this false graph picture was interesting, had an interesting look to it. So I thought I'd show you that. And at first I thought this was handmade, and then you don't see it, but it did have a made in China sticker on that clock. And plus it was also missing the pendulum, so I decided to leave that on the shelf. Nosing around, seeing if there was anything interesting. Someone had decoupaged some things on a wood board. I wasn't quite sure what the theme was. Not a very good angle for you, I apologize. And then I found a creepy doll, so here it is. It had purple eyes. Why does it have purple eyes? Another customer commented that maybe it had been in the sun too long and that's why it had purple eyes, but I apologize if that creeped you out for a second. I thought this was really cute. I thought about getting it, but then I did leave that on the shelf. This looked like it was from the 80s or early 90s. I thought it was sweet. Seeing if there's anything else that I can find for resale, but there wasn't. Now, this is from another day. I did split this in. So they had restocked all of this pottery, and it looked like someone's studio. It didn't, I don't know why there were so many of the same thing. I don't understand. So I looked around to see, well, I don't need all of these. I don't need a little dish. But I did find another mug. Look at this mug. It was signed on the bottom, and I really like the crinkly handle. It reminded me of a balloon or a piece of rubber. And I like that the bottom was square. I'm seeing, look at all this pottery. Is there something that I need? Well, I'll take this mug. And then I found this little mug. Look at this. Wait for it. There it is. It has a little fish on it. And that has a mark on it as on the bottom as well. So I decided to take those mugs with me after I look at something else. And then I was hoping that this was Ellie Smith Moon and Stars, but it wasn't. Here was a little toothpick holder. It looks like the blue sugar. See how the blue sugar has the same design? This is in yellow. You usually see the yellow. That's why I like to pick up the blue, because it's unusual. Well, it's not. It's scarce, I guess, I would say. Fly right in. I don't know if that was somebody's house or a business. Wasn't quite sure. It was a very large basket. I was just admiring the workmanship on it. And then here we are looking at some stovetop salt and pepper shakers. These are a brown drip glaze. And here is my cart on the way out. So here is everything that I picked up on a combination of trips to Goodwill. I hope you enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see ya. Shoes. Good girl. Doobie doobie doos. Hello. Subi. Good girl.